Happy Tuesday. The Smiles Trial. We in the lab. We in the lab today. I'm gonna go, first of all, I'm gonna sit in my little chair. First of all, I'm about to put some glow butter on my hands because I'm looking right dry. Oh, it's about gone. Hands about dry from washing hair and washing my hands. So y'all come on up in the room. Y'all should be on lunch break. Y'all come on up in the room. Let's come on up in the room. Hey, Lisa H. Hey, Coach Rue. Y'all here to join me? I know Coach Rue is on the west side. I had to put some glow butter on my hands. My hands are dry. You know what I'm saying? From shampoo and hair. So we're going to get started on the topic. I'm actually going to put in my headphones because I need a new phone and my phone sucks. So I'm going to use my headphones as my microphone because I don't have my microphone here at the shop. But yep, it's 9:30 there. But here is my lovely salon. If you've never been here, this is a tour. I have all my plants in here. We have Jaleesa. We have Josiah. We have Peter. Yes, I named my plants. It's a vibe in here. It's super cute. Just to kind of give y'all a tour. It's a shampoo bowl. All my plants. Got a little microwave for snacks. That's my lunchbox. But yeah, just cute. And just enough for me. So let me. Okay. Okay, I had to put in my headphones because I think I just told y'all my sound quality sucks without it because I need a new phone and I refuse to buy a new one. I'm actually going to buy a professional camera instead of buying a new phone because it just don't make no sense. I'm actually going to sit y'all right there. Okay, so let's talk about it. It's kind of hot. Let me take this jacket off. It's warm in North Carolina today. It is warm. So let's get into the topic. We only got two people, but we're going to get into the topic because y'all always can watch the replay. All right. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Can y'all hear me good? Okay. Now, hopefully none of my coworkers don't come here and bother me. Oh, and sometimes I pull my curtain. There go my ring light. But sometimes I pull my curtain when I don't want to be bothered or when I'm doing something a little fancy. But yeah, so I'm going to be distracted. And then I also pull the curtain, like I have some clients that suffer from like alopecia or thin. And then some people just insecure. And in this building I work in, it's a lot of barbershops as well. So sometimes, actually, it's a barbershop right across from me. So sometimes some women, they don't want the men to see their hair. But it is what it's the mix of stylists and barbers in here. So it is what it is. But let's get into it. Today, my topic is what I put on my live: dry hair solutions, dry hair and dry scalp solutions. Hey, we coming in on a lunch break, and I just opened up my books for next month. So if I look down at my work phone, it's probably because some of my clients have problems, or either they need assistance with booking. So if I look down and take breaks, just know I'm at work trying to multitask. Then I gotta go do a Target pickup. So I got like a little lunch break until about, I got a little break to about 2:15. So I'm gonna try to get this live, go to Target, eat my lunch. Yeah. So anyway, that's besides the point. I know y'all watching replay like Lisa, get to the point, okay? We about to get to the point. So dry hair solutions. This is a topic that especially a lot of my clients deal with. Their hair is always dry or they got dry scalp. And, they say, it's always dry. Like, what can I do for my dry hair? Like, my locks are always dry. My hair is dry. Like, I put oil on it, like nothing is working. So, the first thing I'm going to ask you, and y'all already know, if y'all been following me for a while, y'all already know what I'm about to ask you. If you're a client, you already know what I'm going to ask you. Do you drink water? Let me pause and drink some of my water. Do you drink water? I know y'all like, Lisa, why do you always ask us that? Because that's important. Hold on, let me see if I can pull up. Yeah, that's the first thing. So we are what we eat and drink, and I'm a stylist that is big on natural hair care, healthy natural hair care, and I just believe that we should be taking care of our bodies from the inside out. So if something in your body is not going right, it's going to show in your hair, it's going to show in your skin, it's going to show everywhere. So that's why I say ask you. Okay, I put up my iPad so I can see y'all comments too. So, all right. That's why I always ask y'all, do you drink water? That is so important. Like sometimes the only solution, it could be multiple solutions, but sometimes one of the main problems is you're not drinking enough water. You're not. I'm not saying it's the end all be all, but that mainly sometimes with dry scalp and dry hair, you're not getting hydrated enough. So make sure you're just drinking water. And also be careful too. Now, I'm a big coffee drinker, but I really don't think I'm that big. I have 1 cup of coffee in the morning. I make it home, like my little iced coffee. But that's pretty much it. I only do 1 cup of coffee a day. But I notice like people who also, and this is another thing, if you're big on drinking a lot of coffee, like throughout the day, that could contribute to your dry scalp as well. A lot of people don't know that, but I promise you, when I go on like a fast where I don't drink any coffee and I'm just drinking nothing but water, because I tend to have dry scalp too. And so when I pull back from that coffee a little bit and drink more water, I notice a difference in my scalp as well. So keep that in mind if you are a big coffee drinker, because something about that coffee dries you slam out, okay? So keep that in mind. Increase your water intake. The next thing I'm going to say, do you have vegetables in your diet? Do you have a regular regimen of vegetables in your diet? Again, I know some of y'all like, Lisa, what does this have to do with hair? Everything. Everything. So the nutrients and stuff that you get from vegetables and fruits and stuff, you need that for your overall health, your body, your hair, and your skin. And also, a lot of these fruits like watermelon or fruits that carry a lot of water, that's good for you as well, especially if you're not a big water drinker. Like if you're drinking like fruits that are like more water based, that's good as well because you get even more water in your system. So make sure that you are getting some green leafy vegetables in you, some fruit in you. All of that is going to benefit you. Another thing I want to say, I'm dealing with the inside first, okay? We're going to talk about what you can do on the outside. The other thing I was going to say is get on you a hair vitamin. Get you some hair vitamins, okay? Get on some hair vitamins because that's going to help you out. That's going to level you out. And you're probably missing some nutrients, okay? The other thing I'm going to say if you're dealing with dry hair is, are you exercising? Are you exercising? So I'm saying all this today, all this to say all of this work. Like you can't just do like just come in here and just do put products on your hair and you not taking care of the inside. So inside out. That's the kind of natural hairstylist I am. I just believe in just taking care of myself from the inside and that outer appearance. So Sophia said biotin, yes, that's a good vitamin to take. Now, do I have a particular brand? No, I really don't. I would maybe speak, of course, to your doctor or see, what has worked for you in the past, but I don't really recommend a particular brand because they ain't paying me. They ain't paying me. But as y'all notice, I only recommend the stuff that I sell. But if by all means you want to buy something else, that's your business. But yes, get you a hair vitamin, the biotin, all of that is good for you, okay? So take those things. Now, am I saying that everybody have to take biotin and all that? Again, I'm not a doctor. I'm not. But also, I know if you are struggling, having hair issues and stuff like that, adding those extra vitamins is going to help you overall, just overall. So Coach Haru said, I drink lots of water, but I still have dry scalp here and there. Okay, yes, we're gonna get to that, Coach Haru. We're gonna get to that because some of y'all like, Lisa, I already know that. I drink water, I do this, I do that. Some of y'all do that, but I just want to touch the basic stuff first, and then we're gonna go a little bit deeper. Who else do we have in the room? Lisa H. Okay, so yes, I take Biotin sometimes. I break out a little. Yeah, and I've noticed too, one time, Coach Haru, when I was on a hair, skin, and nail vitamin, I had some little problems going on too. I think I was trying to do too much because I was taking a hair, skin, and nail vitamin, and also a multivitamin, and I just think I had too much going on. And I think at the time, my doctor, I ain't even got my moderator in here. Where is Acacia? Let me go ahead and see if I can. Which one did you say? Remove. How do I get this spammer out? Hide user or remove? I'm gonna just put remove for now. I kind of just want to block them from even commenting. But yeah, sometimes yeah, I think in my physician at the time was like do either or because maybe your body is having some reaction. I just kind of just stop altogether. But as hot user, but as of right now, I'm personally am not taking a hair vitamin because right now I don't really have a need for it. I'm not saying that I shouldn't or that I should or shouldn't, but right now I'm not having those issues. So yeah. The net amount, how often should it be taken? Every day or every day once a week? You talking about the biotin? To me, again, I'm not a doctor. It just depends on. I want to say it depends on. I think it's okay to take it every day, from my understanding, but also check with your physician because I don't want to give y'all misleading information. But I do know if you do get it in your regimen, whether it's every day, every other day, once a week, it will help with the overall health of your hair. Okay, it will help with the overall health. And this is another thing. I'm not a big pill taker like that, but if you're the type of person you eat healthy on a regular basis and drink water and work out, just that alone is going to help your hair even without a hair vitamin. Sometimes with these hair vitamins, I be recommended for people who I know ain't gonna do right. Like you ain't gonna do right. You ain't getting the vegetables in you. I'm not saying like if you take these hair, nail, and pill vitamins that you shouldn't, that you don't have to worry about eating vegetables. Yeah, still included, but I know some of us are struggling in that area, so we have to use things to kind of supplement for that. And yeah, so that's the answer I give for that. High user will block them and remove them. Okay, so hold on. View deleted message. Okay, she said hot user. Okay, hot user on this channel. Okay, I'm gonna do that because y'all playing. Because if you got time to come up here and spam, you got time to get. I got time to block you. There we go. All right, we ain't got time for that. All right. So yeah, so we talked about what we do on the inside. We making sure we working, working out, getting that blood flowing. So the next thing is clarifying your hair. Again, this might not work for everybody, but the main thing that I hear in my chair, and you know what, I need to email that lady back. I'm gonna have to email her back after this. The main thing I hear, like, hey Lisa, it's been like 2 weeks or 3 weeks since my appointment. My hair is dry. Can I just spray some oil sheen on it? Can I just put some oil on it? And this is the thing I'm gonna say. If it's been 2 weeks and your hair is just dry and itchy and you like, what can I do to combat this dry scalp? If it's been about 2 weeks, just go ahead and shampoo your hair. I know you're trying to hold on to that style, but sis, go ahead and shampoo your hair because what I want everybody to understand that oiling your scalp and oiling your hair is not a moisturizer. Oil is a sealant. Oil is not bad. I don't want y'all to think that y'all never can oil your hair. Yes, you can, but you have to know when is the right time. It's time for a shampoo. If it's been 2 to 3 weeks, it's time for a shampoo. And this is, and let's just say it's been 3 days after your hair appointment. It's been 2 days after your hair appointment. Or maybe it's just only been a week. And it's like, oh my gosh, my scalp is just so dry. Like, I just got my hair done. Like, why is it dry? Then I'm going to go back to the other things. Have you been drinking your water and doing all that other kind of stuff? At that point, yes, you can put a little oil on it. But I don't want y'all to be putting oil on your hair every day, all day on your scalp. because oil is a sealant. Oil is a sealant. So the correct way to use it and how I use it here in the shop, I will shampoo my client's hair. I will condition my client's hair or either put them up under the steamer. After they come from out the steamer, I rinse them out. I put leave-in conditioner on their hair, or if we're doing a blowout, I'm putting like a serum on their hair. But after I do the leave-in conditioner and I'm about to do like 2-strand twists or about to do curls, yes, I apply oil. I apply oil. So oil is going to seal all that in, what I just did. And this is another suggestion I made. If you have dry hair or locks, and say it's been like a week or 2 weeks and you're not really ready to shampoo yet, y'all always give y'all the tip to get in the shower with no shower cap. Let the steam kind of get on your hair. When you get out the shower, when your hair is still kind of damp and moist, go ahead and apply your moisturizers. This can mean your leave-in conditioner. This can mean like a moisture lock, and then put some oil on top of it to seal it. That's to kind of give you like a little refresh into your next shampoo. Okay. So the reason why I said clarify your hair is because sometimes, like even me, y'all see I'm rocking the puff today. The puff is out, so I put on some edge control. I got my little curlies out. I use some little gel and some foam for my little curlies. And so I'm probably gonna run my hair in this puff probably for the next couple of days. I probably might be putting a little edge control, little stuff on here and there. But after you go on 2 weeks of putting stuff on your hair, if you put oil on it, it's going to give it a temporary shine, and then within a day or two, it's going to be back dry. So that's why I say sometimes we have so much buildup of other products, oils, creams, gels, that when we do put on our leave-in conditioner or moisturizers, nothing is working because it's just sitting on top. It's just sitting on top. And so the reason why I say you probably need to go and clarify is because you need to remove all that product buildup off your hair. Then do you have to use the clarifying shampoo every time you shampoo your hair? No, you don't. Sometimes you just need to just do a regular moisturizing shampoo. But if you know you've been loading it up with a whole lot of gel and product on top of product and it just feel gunky, you probably need to clarify your hair. Clarify your hair, or even if you have locks, I think Coach Bruce said she have locks, or you can do a detox. And that's more so maybe letting your hair soak in the shampoo bowl, or if you don't have the capability to let it soak, maybe get a good lather on your locks and just let that shampoo sit on your locks, put a plastic cap on it. Ooh, sorry, excuse me. Let that kind of simmer on your hair for a couple minutes and then go rinse it out. Just to give yourself a nice detox. So you can get all that stuff out. And again, like I always say, I know some people run away from the clarifying or deep cleansing shampoos, but like I always say, always follow up with a moisturizing shampoo. That's going to put the moisture back in your hair. Okay, so let me get through some of these questions. All right, it's time for, are dry shampoos any good? Dry shampoos are pretty good. Also remember, they are dry shampoos. Sometimes they can be a little drying. So in the past, when I have used dry shampoos, sometimes you can spray them on your hair and you take like a little cotton swab and you wipe it through your scalp. Sometimes that's good, especially like if you have box braids, if you have crochets where you have a particular style where you kind of want to cleanse your scalp, but you don't really want to get it wet. So dry shampoos are not a bad thing, but I'm going to tell you, even if you use dry shampoos, sometimes they can be alcohol based. So after you do that, I would recommend re-moisturizing your hair. So that might look like, for instance, you do the dry shampoo on your scalp and maybe take a leave-in conditioner, like a lightweight leave-in conditioner, like something very misty, which I explained to y'all the other day. Hold on, let me get this leave-in conditioner that I showed y'all. This one, the coconut milk, is real light. So you can lightly mist this on your scalp. Like give it a nice little spritz. And this is going to put the moisture back in your hair. Depending on like if you're wearing box braids or something like that, find you a lightweight conditioner to kind of spritz. You don't have to drench it wet because I know y'all want your braids to get frizzy with it. But also, I have a video on my YouTube page that shows how to refresh your braids, okay? So you do your leave-in conditioner, or maybe you can do a moisturizer, like, for example, like This is like a moisture lock. You can rub this all throughout your hair. And then yes, you can go ahead and apply some oil on top of that to seal all of that in, okay? So hopefully that makes sense for your question. Who was it? At least the HS that yeah, dry shampoos, they're not too bad. Culture Root, I had dandruff problems really bad growing up, and my grandmother used Glover's Mane, hot oil treatments. The shop back in the day used Selsum Blue. As I got older, it disappeared. And sometimes, yeah, you right, Culture Root, we'll go through those seasons where the dandruff just be bad. And sometimes it's another thing is, it's also in what you're eating. I noticed, like, first of all, I'm lactose intolerant, so I ain't got no business eating nobody ice cream. I ain't got no business eating nobody cheese. But hey, if I'm on the way home, hey, I might get a little ice cream, or you know what I'm saying. Like, I ain't got nobody eating nobody kind of dairy because I'm lactose intolerant. Now I do have the little pills, like if I'm out and I eat something with a lot of dairy, I can take my little lactose pill. I ain't got nobody. Basically, I ain't got nobody business eating no stuff with lactose in it. But I notice when I eat more dairy, it dries me out even more and it produces more dandruff. So I don't know if that's an issue with you, but sometimes it's all in our diet. That's why I went back to say, like, sometimes the reason why we're having these issues with our hair and scalp, we are what we eat. Okay, so it's coming out of your scalp, it's coming out of your hair. Okay, so we have to be mindful of what we eat. Now, I don't know if that was your situation, Coach Rue, or maybe you was going through something at the time, but when you said it, it made me think about me as well. So yeah, hair is cute. Thank you, Coach Haru. All right, the debt demolisher. I don't understand how dry shampoos work. Does it mean the shampoo with no water so it doesn't get rinsed out? Yes. So yes. So dry shampoos essentially is what it is. It's not like you drenching, like getting your hair wet. That's for people who just might need a scalp refresh and they're not really rinsing it out. So most of the time it's like an antiseptic, if that makes sense. It's kind of like, for instance, like when you get a boo-boo on your arm and you take like the alcohol or the antiseptic to kind of clean it, and it's kind of like a alcohol base. That's just to clean it, so without getting it wet. Because sometimes, when you cut yourself and you put it up under, is it water? Well, that alcohol do be burning too. But it's something like that just to kind of clean the area. For example, before you get a shot, before you get any kind of shot at the doctor or they're about to take blood, what do? They take that alcohol swab and kind of rub it. They're not going to take you to the sink and get soap and water and do all that. They just need something just to clean the area temporarily so they can go ahead and inject you with that shot, that medicine, or draw blood. So that's essentially what the dry shampoos are doing. It is something just to use in between. If you just need like a little pick me up. But I don't say don't dry shampoo every 2 weeks. This is like something you just do in the meantime. Say you out of town, you traveling, and you just need to shampoo right quick, but you don't want to dip your whole head in the water. You can do that. But also, I have a video on my YouTube page to show how you can shampoo your hair with box braids so they won't frizz as much. Because, honey, even when I have knotless braids, I still shampoo my hair every 2 weeks. Well, sometimes I'll stretch it out to 2.5 weeks. But yeah, I'm a shampoo my hair. I'm sorry, that's just me. But you don't have to do that. You can do straw shampoo. Okay, hey Patrice Sexton, gray hair. My my gray hair is hard to shine. What can be done? Yes, and that's the thing that I see with some of my clients who have gray hair. So one thing I would recommend with you, Patrice, is getting you like a purple shampoo. And the reason why you want to get a purple shampoo, because sometimes with gray hair, you get like that yellow cast, or maybe it just starting to look very, very dull. So that purple shampoo is going to cancel out everything and going to give your hair a nice shine so it can be nice and vibrant and it won't look so dry and so dull. Other thing is read the directions with the purple shampoo that you're using. With the purple shampoo I use, make sure you emulsify, which means rub it together in your hands before you apply it to your hair. When you apply that shampoo to your hair, I know mine say you need it to sit for at least 5 to 10 minutes. Some people use purple shampoo, they don't use it the right way. It just depends on the brand that you're using. But I know with the brand I use, you need to at least let it, after you put it on your hair, you need to at least let it sit for a few minutes before you rinse it out. So Patrice, I hope that helps your situation with your gray hairs because I understand. Coach Rue, me either, but I need ice cream and cheese here and there. Yeah, I'm trying to do good. And look, I packed my lunch today and it got cheese in it. Well, we got a little bit of sprinkle, a little cheese on it. I made my own version, a healthier version of hamburger helper because I was really wanting some hamburger helper, and I don't even know why because I haven't had hamburger helper since probably college days. Like that was a struggle meal, hamburger helper. But for last night, I had some ground turkey and I had some elbow noodles, and I made my own healthy version of hamburger helper. And so I sprinkled a little cheese on top. You know what I'm saying? A little cheese. That's about to be good. What time is it? Yeah, it's about to be good. I'm gonna leave out of here by maybe by 1:15. Target, is my order ready? Cause Target be tripping. I need to get some stuff for the shop. I had ordered something for the shop. But yeah, whoa, makes me think. Yeah, Coach Rue, just think about it. I remember one time when I did the 21-day smoothie cleanse. It was the 14-day smoothie cleanse. And all we could eat or drink was like raw vegetables, or we had smoothies. I ain't gonna lie, that's when my scalp was the best. And that's how I know, Lisa, you don't need to be eating all this dairy, all this bad stuff. Like, because my scalp didn't get as dry as quickly. I was drinking more water. I was getting greens and vegetables and fruits. And that's how I know this stuff works. Because when you eat right, it's gonna do your body good overall, even for your hair and your scalp. All right. Sorry, I got a call as you started answering my question, so I had to go back and hear what you said. But thank you. Oh, you welcome. So you welcome. I forgot what your question was. Oh, you asked about the dry shampoo. Okay, so yeah, you can go back and watch that. So yeah, we talked about if you keep just putting oil on your hair, it's gonna give you a temporary shine, and in the next day it's gonna be dry again. Now, is it okay to use oil? Yeah, if you want your little temporary shine, or if you are using it in the right way after you have moisturized your hair. I always say, where does moisture come from? Water, water. That's why I tell you to drink the water, put the water on your hair, shampoo your hair. Shampooing your hair, I cannot stress this enough, is like a reset. It's like a reset. Okay? Shampoo is a reset. So that's why I notice like people that are struggling with dry hair and it's chronically dry, I tell them, hey, you need to be washing your hair once a week. And I know they don't want to hear that. But eventually, like I had one client, and I don't know if she's watching, but I told her, I said, look, okay, you got it. Don't do it once a week no more. I told her to go to every 2 weeks because she got it down pat, and I kind of think she was manipulating her hair too much because when she came in, I was like, why do you need to trim all over again? She was telling me her regimen, so I was like, okay, so let's switch it up. You need to go to every 2 weeks now because now your hair done got the moisture levels it needed. But I kind of think she is manipulating her hair too much, so we just changed her regimen. And that's another thing. Your hair regimen can change even throughout the year during the period. I'm not saying that you always have to wash your hair once a week or every 2 weeks or whatever. Sometimes things can change depending on what's going on with your body, depending on what's going on outside with the weather. Because I notice when it be wintertime, sometimes I be having to wash it like once a week because it be so dry. Or sometimes in the summertime, I might have to wash it once a week because if I'm sweating, I'm working out outside, I don't like to put my hands up here and then when I smell it, it stink. I don't like that. So it just depends on what I got going on that week and what I'm doing. Sometimes it's every 2 weeks, sometimes it's once a week. So I just go back and forth. I just listen to your hair. Listen to the hair guys. Figure out what your hair needs. You are with your hair more than me. Yes, I can give you recommendations. It's just like you going to the doctor. You know what's going on in your body. Tell the doctor. And so that way we can be a better assistance to you. Okay. So we done talked about shampooing. You're probably not shampooing enough. We talked about your diet. So the next thing is, when the last time you did a treatment on your hair? Okay. So I have this lovely machine that my clients love, and my clients being here sleep. And I be getting them on video, and I be putting them on my little Instagram. Well, I ain't on Instagram right now, but I might do some shorts because some of them they love to cut up. But I have this machine here called a micro mist hair steamer. So y'all probably have seen this on my story. I'm gonna roll it because it rolls. So this thing, if you dealing with dry hair or a dry scalp, it's gonna get your scalp and hair all together. So I'm gonna run it into like a little cycle. so you can kind of see what it looks like. And see, here's the thing. Can you do a deep conditioner? Yes, but as now what the new thing is, I think steaming the hair is so much more hydrating than doing a deep conditioner. So some of y'all might ask, what's the difference? I have a video on this a while back, but I know I have some new people, so I'm going to explain the difference. So a deep conditioner is still deep conditioning. You're going to apply the conditioner to your hair, and we were brought up to put the plastic cap on our hair, and then we sit up on the hooded dryer. I can't roll the hooded dryer over here, but y'all know what the hooded dryer look like. So you sit up on the hooded dryer. So essentially, that dry heat is coming out, and it is warming the plastic cap, which is going to essentially warm your hair. It's going to open up the hair cuticle, allow the treatment to penetrate deeper. So it's making the hair warm and the conditioner warm, and it's deep conditioning your hair. Does that still work? Yes, you can still do a deep conditioner at home. There's nothing wrong with doing deep conditioner. I don't want to downgrade that. But if you want elite hair care service, if you want to feel bougie, if you want to feel like you're going to a spa and you want to up your hair game, a steamer. And so, for instance, and I like to put the little light on. So with this steamer, it has this little cap. So when my clients sit up under here, all of this steam is locked in. So look at me, look at me. And so I pull this, because I don't want my hair to, and I do that, okay? So y'all don't laugh at me. So as y'all see all that steam coming out. So their head is in here. And all that steam that's coming out is locked in their head. And so this is how it look on this side. Y'all see that? And so this cap goes down, lids go down. So as y'all see, all that steam is left in there. When I tell you, it just feels so good and it's moisturizing. So it's a couple of different settings up here. I have the red light on, and the red light just help with hair growth, slow growing hair. And I've seen, since I got this machine, I had a steamer before, but it wasn't this elite. But I have seen a huge improvement in a lot of my clients' hair since I invested in myself and got this machine, because it wasn't cheap. I've been watching it for years. It wasn't cheap, but I've seen a huge improvement in my clients' hair. And so it have different settings on here, just depending on the needs that I need for my client. But this kind of treatment right here, it's using a water molecule. So it's kind of like you taking water and you boiling it, kind of like a humidifier, and those warm water molecules is just like opening up your hair shaft and allowing it to penetrate deeper. So it's even putting more water in your hair. And so this is on a warm setting. And so I also do a cool down, because the cool down is to lock the moisture in. So for instance, cool down look like this, so then it turns to blue. Oh, look at that. Don't that look relaxing? That looks so relaxing. So the cool setting is going to have a cool mist, which is going to lock everything in the hair. And when I take them to the bowl, I rinse them out with cool water. Now, some of my clients, y'all be so extra. I'll be like, hey, the water going to be cool. And you would think that this would cool it down enough, but I guess not, because they're like, oh, at least it's cold. And I'll be trying to warn them, but that's pretty much, I waste my water, because man, and this water calls for distilled water. And I don't know what's been going on with the water here in North Carolina, but this thing been selling out. The water been selling out, and distilled water getting high. I'm like, now why is distilled water going on? It used to be 89 cents, but yeah. So that's the steamer, and so I recommend it highly, especially if you have dry hair and you have dry scalp. That's gonna hydrate your hair on a whole different level than deep conditioning. That's just my opinion. Deep conditioning still works, but I've seen a huge improvement, like I said, in my clients' hair. Steamer, it's been a while. Spa vibes. Yes, it is a spa vibes. And I have like my little soft jazz music playing in here for them. Like, I be making it in an experience. Like, because I just feel like now, especially with YouTube and since the pandemic, people feel like there's no need to go to salon. But no, I try to make the experience so serene in here that it's like when them books open, like my books open today, my clients run and book. Because I feel like when you come get your hair done, it should be a luxurious experience, because my thing is, you don't have to get your hair done to survive. You don't have to. It's a it's a luxury service to come get your hair done. And sorry y'all. And I had to remind some of my clients is teenagers, and they be getting spoiled, and their moms be telling them like, oh, she being bad, she didn't get her hair done. And I be telling them, I say, you know, your mama don't have to get your hair done. This is luxury. All your mama have to do is feed you, have shelter, and make sure you love. You don't have to come get your hair done. It is a luxury. Now I know some people need to get their hair done, but but it's a luxury service. So I try to make it a luxurious experience for, all my clients that come where they, really, I want to be, 10 steps above what you're doing at home. That's the whole point of come getting your hair done. You want elite hair care service. You want luxurious, because at home you got to stand over the sink, or in your shower and all that. So that's just a major sidebar. I just went out on a rant about that. Elite hair care services. What y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Let's see, somebody up here playing. Now, who up here playing? I'm looking at my books. And she up here playing, and why she about to text me. People up here playing. I already know she gonna text me. Sorry, y'all. I'm looking at my work phone because I told y'all I just opened my book, so it probably gonna be some people with some questions. Okay. What are they talking about? I'm so nosy. I be listening to what the barbers be talking about. Okay, so I need it in my life. Yes, Coach Haru. And they actually have some steamers on Amazon as well that I have used. And I'm gonna put the link in my description. I have a link to the one I got off Amazon, a steamer you can buy. Now it's not like this one, like with the cap, but it is a regular steamer that you can use at home that it'll still get the job done. Okay, it don't have like all the lights, bells, and whistles, but it's still a good steamer. It actually was the same steamer I had before I had upgraded and got this one. But if you're looking for like a starter steamer just to have at home, I'm gonna put the link in my description box, and it'll take you to Amazon and get off Amazon. Okay, so yes, Sophia, that would be a good investment. What y'all talking about? The steamer? Yeah, it would be a good investment. Now they got cold in here. I don't know what they be doing with the air. I be back and forth with this jacket on. All right. I need this. There is a need for the sun. I need it in my life. And yeah, you're right. And like I told y'all before, I have some clients, they put me in the budget every month. And I am so honored, and I am so grateful for those clients that's like, you know what, Lisa's in the budget every month. I'm happy. I'm happy about that. I'm happy that I'm in the budget every month. So yeah, true what you're saying. Okay. Is it was a requirement in my household, and I appreciate it, and have I appreciate it, and have a luxury experience as part of self-care. It really is. It's part of self-care. I pick up one of my friends too because she don't like to get her hair done. She just do not like it. And but what I told her before, she just said she just never like it. But I don't know if it's just the experience or she just don't like to get her hair done. I don't know. But yeah. So what else we're gonna talk about? Oh yeah, so we talked about doing treatments on your hair. So that's pretty much what some of the solutions for dry scalp, and dry hair solutions. Just remember, oil is not going to moisturize your hair. Look, I'm gonna do a summary because I know I was kind of all over the place. Some solutions for dry hair I want y'all to remember. Number one is make sure you're drinking water. I'm gonna just keep it simple. Yes, we talked about other things. Number one is water. Number two is have a healthy, balanced diet. Number three is make sure you're shampooing enough. Make sure you're shampooing enough. And number four is make sure you're getting treatments. Yes, it's more caveats and nuances, like Tony Gaston say, but those are pretty much the overall things I want y'all to remember as far as when it deals with your dry hair. And remember, you got to be consistent. You can't just do like a steam treatment or a deep conditioner once every 6 months and like, oh, it's not working. You have to be consistent. That's with anything. Consistency matters. Consistency matters. Okay, so be consistent with the water. Be consistent with eating healthy. Be consistent with shampooing your hair, whether it's once a week or maybe you go down to every 2 weeks. Be consistent with your treatments. And I would say if your hair is like really, really damaged, I would even recommend for that first month doing the treatment every week, doing the deep conditioner every week. Then maybe you can drop down to every 2 weeks and so on. Okay. So those are the tips I want y'all to remember when it comes to dry hair and dry scalp solutions. And you know what? One more thing I would say, and I wouldn't be a real one if I didn't. Y'all know I got to mention this one. I know we talked about dry shampoos, so y'all know I got to put y'all on this one. This is my number one seller, which is the Rosemary Stimulating Shampoo. Okay. This right here can also be a form of dry shampoo, but it's also hydrating because it is water based. So this is going to stimulate the scalp. It's going to help with dry scalp. It's going to help with dandruff. But again, I'm warning you, if you're dealing with severe scalp issues like psoriasis or you've been diagnosed by something by your dermatologist, you need to consult with your dermatologist before you use this, okay? This is for people that have normal to dry scalp, not severe scalp issues and you've been diagnosed with something, because something like this can probably irritate it even more. And I always have to give that disclaimer out there before I say that, because some people might have psoriasis and stuff in their scalp and they use this and it makes it worse. So make sure you consult with your dermatologist. And also, I thought about something else when it comes to like scalp issues, and this is something that I've mentioned before. If you having scalp issues, like you like, Lisa, I tried all that and nothing's working. Cause I have some clients, they have been with me for years, and I'm like, it's time for you to go to a dermatologist because you are a regular client and you seem like you're doing everything right at home. The last thing I'm gonna say, go see a dermatologist because they can recommend like a medicated shampoo, a medicated oil that can help your hair. I mean, help your scalp. Okay, so that's the last thing I wanted to say when it comes to this the chronic dryness in your scalp. So yeah, and oh, I also have the rose. This also has rosemary shampoo and conditioner. So if you want the tingle, if you want the tingling from the shampoo, from the condition, and I'm gonna just give y'all another bonus. Sometimes my clients with those, this is another little bonus. My clients with those dry scalp issues, I'll do a cocktail, and some of my kids like this too. So with the rosemary shampoo, it has like a little peppermint mint smell, and I have a conditioner that's an organic chocolate. So it's like a peppermint patty, and I sit them up under that steamer. You talking about stimulating, cool. It's like your scalp is stimulating and cool, but then you got the warm mist. It's like a whole sensation up under there. And my clients absolutely love it, okay? Game changer. So that's also a good shampoo too if you're dealing with the dry hair. Look, it's so many chaos and nuances. I got one more else thing to say. Now, here's another thing. If you use a stimulating shampoo, I say follow up with the moisturizing one, because that rosemary stimulating, it do have a little bit of sulfates in it, and that's okay because it's doing what it's supposed to do. But I say follow up with the moisturizing one, okay? See, I can talk about dry hair for hours and hours and hours. It's so many different caveats and nuances to this dry hair, but I'll just try to keep it simple for this live because I'm about to go eat my lunch. I'm about to go do this Target pickup. I got stuff to do, you know what I'm saying? But, I had to get this live up in the middle of the day, you know what I'm saying? Since I had a little time, come holler at your girl. Hey, Q Scott. Hey, Q Scott. Hey, Q Scott. Hey, Q Scott. Hey, hey, hey. I had to do that just for Q Scott because Sophia, I'll be laughing at you. But anyway, I hope these, you welcome Lisa H for the hair hat. I hope these hair hats help. Sometimes I feel like I'm repeating myself a lot of times on these YouTube videos, but I know I probably get new people all the time, and they probably haven't watched none of my older videos. So if you're a repeat watcher, I apologize for repeating. I ain't apologizing for repeating because some of y'all need to hear this. Some of y'all need to hear it, okay? Faith comes by hearing, and some of y'all need to hear this again over and over and over again, just like me. I need to hear stuff. I need to be affirmed over and over and over. I'm about to go read my little affirmations while I eat my lunch. I need to hear over and over and over. I will eat healthy today. I would not get ice cream today while I'm out doing my Target pickup. I'm going to do my Target pickup and I'm coming right back to this shop. You hear me? Okay? So I hope these tips help. And if they do, if you know somebody that's struggling with dry scalp hair, share the video out. Share it out. So I appreciate everybody. Yes, Coach Haru, hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, Coach Haru and Deck the Monster, y'all are the honorary moderator since Acacia couldn't make it. She probably out there getting that money. But thank y'all for watching, and I will see y'all in another video. Okay, so I'm probably not gonna go live tonight. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. All right. Bye.